What's going on, everybody, everyone? Welcome back. It is Sunday. You are here with the fam. We are back for Real Queens, Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. Hey, it's Sunday night, y'all. We is back. We's black. We's all that, y'all. Welcome back to Real Queens, Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. I am your host, Auntie Momo, your favorite. What y'all drinking on tonight? I got some blueberry lemonade wine. Okay, they sell it here. Baby, when I tell you, it is so good.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? Mizzle Hill, how y'all doing? Your favorite
with that big old pretty smile
around here. What's going on? Y'all got the red today. You see Al.
Okay, we giving you B2K realness. Okay, I know that you want in this. Giving you B2K realness. Drinking on tonight, Sir Neil.
Oh, a little Cabernet Sauvignon, my white lady shit, you know what I'm saying? And my marijuana party.
You know I'm an alcoholic.
I know you did. They don't call you Apple Queen for nothing. What you drinking? Put it up to the camera so we can see. Is that Smirnoff Green Apple?
Yep.
Oh, that Old Faithful. Ooh.
The party case.
Tracy, you ain't drinking on nothing?
I have peach Malibu and watermelon. And watermelon Ciroc together. It's so delicious.
Of course, I got my baby bro over here, Ms. 14. What's going on, baby bro?
Hey, I'm well. How you doing? I'm
okay.
Drinking my little Pepsi first, and then my Seagram, so I'm celebrating tonight.
Okay, and I was gonna pick that up, but I was like, the woman was giving.
How you drinking and pregnant?
Who?
Well, clearly not you. I'm talking about the one who couldn't be here.
Oh, that's it.
Excuse you?
Oh, who am I? Sir Neil Hurston, bitch. Hello. If you forgot, let me remind you.
You ain't drinking nothing out of no gasoline can, are you?
You know what? That was last week. That was 10 oil whiskey, and it was fucking delicious. The best $5 I've spent in a fucking while.
You need to love yourself more.
I hope you swallowed that up with some cranberry juice.
You love yourself more.
If y'all are under the sound of my voice and y'all have not yet went over and became a member of my baby bro's family, Sunday. Y'all sleeping on him. Fresh wash and go. What? Okay. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Okay.
Wow. I like
Tracy, what you got going on over there, Tracy?
Y'all, just pray for me. Just pray.
I got some red wine tonight, and I tried to make it fancy. I put little strawberries in it.
Strawberries?
I mean,
I drink your Pepsi. Ooh, I drink the Pepsi. You gotta get fancy with it. I drink the Pepsi.
I got my baby sis Jada Smokes in the house, and my secret behind the scenes weapon, Tracy. I don't play that shit. You don't never know what the fuck she got going on, but she knows she got something going on all the time. Tracy, what's going on? What's going on?
Gatorade. I'm trying to keep my mind clear.
That's what that is. That's recovery. That's what that is. Got to build up the electrolytes. Huh? Realize that. Mizzle, are we twins? Are we Yes, come on now. I got my baby sis, both of them. The little one and then the little one, Al, both of them right there. And Tracy, what you been up to? How your Halloween been? Did you stay out of jail?
Oh, Tracy, don't do something.
I'm clearly here, so I'm not in jail.
What's going on, y'all? I'm sorry, my fat ass back here trying to hurry up and eat this damn pretzel. Before I get on live, hey y'all, hey, it's Sunday, and we back. I'm with the family. Okay, let me finish so I can send this out right here. So the people know we live, ho. Bam. Bam, and there we go. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Happy Sunday, y'all. We back.
Hey.
We is back for Real Queens, Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective, y'all. I am your host, Auntie Momo. Let me take that off the screen. Is it off the screen? Because my StreamYard tripping now all of a sudden for me, y'all. I'm sorry. Like it act like I did something bad to it. Oh no. There we go. I've been drinking, y'all. I'm sorry. Happy Sunday, y'all. I'm back. We back. Okay. Look at Miz's beautiful face back there. He drinking on his Pepsi, as he calls it. Okay. His Pepsi. Okay, Sir Neil Hurston, bitch. What's going on, baby bro? What you got drinking on back there? What you got?
Just a little bit. We're not trying to get too turned up. We got stuff to talk about.
I got my baby sis, the youngest
I'm drinking Pepsi too.
Pepsi. That's how Ms.
Pepsi.
Yes, the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Y'all, if you did not join Mrs. Live earlier, your damn show should have, because it was good and entertaining. He's talking about Bold and Bougie. I don't watch Bold and Bougie.
I almost started watching it today. Like, is it like I like Malaysia? So is it worth it? Is Malaysia worth it, or should I just not even worry about it?
No, it's good. I be on Mizzle's channel like low key. I done changed my name. It's not Sir Neil Hurston on there. I'm not even gonna say it. I be watching it.
I was in this live earlier today because, of course, I was doing my hair. But yeah, is it worth watching for Malaysia? Because I like Malaysia too, but it's like I don't know how I feel about
Malaysia. But I feel like Malaysia is the same Malaysia that we see in basketball wise. It's like that.
Yes, I want to say Gaucher. She's a character herself.
Yeah, she got it still like that. And you know, Carlos said he built the show around her, so I guess.
Look at like I really.
I will say, based on his other shows, this was one of his best. Yeah, I don't like the.
What is it? What are his other shows? Like, who the fuck? Who's Carlos? My bad. Who's Carlos?
Carlos King is. He was the producer, one of the producers in early stages of Real Housewives of Atlanta that became this season, and he got his.
He has several other shows.
Yeah, he did other shows. He did 15. He did RBD. He did RBD, right? Yeah, he did that show and a couple other shows. Like he did Going on Gospel. He did
Encore. He did Encore, didn't he?
Yeah, he did Encore. Yeah. He did a couple of shows.
Is he doing Love and or?
Yes, he's the Love and Marriage Huntsville producer.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. So he's the one that's like getting like lit up on, I guess, TikTok and Twitter, maybe.
Yeah, it's so many. I think that what he was getting, the backlash was something that he had said when he was on. He does the Encore Live. Am I right, Ms.?
Yeah, he does something live. Yeah, it has something to do with the show.
Like the last week, something he said, but I didn't think it was insensitive. I can't recall what he said.
I don't know. Okay. Well, thank you for informing me. Yeah. Like, I want to see Malaysia fight, but I know she's not going to fight. So, again,
she's not fighting. These ladies not fighting. They just say their words and they growing with it. It's like the older ladies who did it before getting a second chance on the TV screen and everything. So, you ain't going to see being young, but you can see them bickering and going back and forth at that time.
See, this is how
Malaysia's from California, so she in LA.
She's from South Central. Like her room. I mean, she could have changed it to Malaysia.
Don't say her room.
Her birth name.
Don't say that because she'll come for everybody.
I'm just saying her birth name.
Did you get your new profile picture?
I did.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey.
Tracy just crept on up in here like a thief in the night.
Right?
Well, you know.
Okay, so I love how fake deep I am. Like really, in all actuality, I am so shallow. I just got finished saying how if Malaysia ain't really gonna fight, then I really don't kind of want to watch it. Yet I am so sick of seeing ratchets on Now That's TV.
That listen, you gotta have a healthy balance of it though.
Yeah, Malaysia.
When Malaysia first came out, that's the Malaysia I like because she was
new.
Bougetto. She was real Bougetto. She was bougie, but she was a hood bitch, and she was
real. That was before the divorce and the heartbreak.
Yes, once she got in like deep into the later seasons, I did not like that Malaysia. I like the last Malaysia I liked is when she pulled up at party with her fighting outfit on. When she had a hair.
You have to acknowledge what you just said, Auntie. What after the divorce stuff, and I felt her little precious heart got hurt. That's when she was like,
it was that.
Ain't nobody dealing with,
It was that, and then
a lot of things.
Yeah, but then also that last thing with Jennifer.
Yeah.
Oh.
That took a lot out of her because she.
The Malaysia you got in the beginning is not the same Malaysia you're gonna get now. Which, quite honestly, you better not. I don't want to see the same Malaysia from however many years ago you got
like 3-4 kids.
We gotta understand that Malaysia did approach Jennifer and apologize, and you know how some people don't like to apologize. She approached it, and I don't think that was Jennifer, like no stage situation. Like
and Jennifer,
and blah blah blah.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead,
what's it?
Was she really pregnant by Pastor Holy Whore and miscarry?
Well,
because I know she was pregnant and she miscarried, right? So she's pregnant and she miscarried.
I don't know who
was it really by Pastor Holy Whore?
But who?
Just wonder if Jamal Bryant was her baby daddy.
I got so lost.
That's Bishop Hot in the pants.
You don't say that.
Who may or may not have had a miscarriage?
I don't know. Allegedly, we don't know that to be for facts or for any doggone thing.
Oh well, she said
okay.
She said that.
Who?
But she said we don't know who is by though, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the part we don't know. So we know she had a miscarriage her last season. But was it Pastor Holy Whore? Because I'm just asking because that makes a difference.
I could see. Ooh, no man. But that I'd be breaking my leg.
What did y'all win? Y'all anybody else practice Lent?
What happened?
I could see G-Mall.
Remember, I'm LA proper. And we keep talking. LA proper over here. Ain't nobody no TV show need to be seen.
Well,
is that what y'all doing for Lent?
I don't know about y'all, but I'm doing for Lent is my verbal filter is out of order.
Oh, girl, yeah, you broke that before we even got on air. Girl, bye.
No. I've actually been really good. No. My verbal filter, which means like, really, I'm shocked that I've been rather subdued. But I think it's just because I've matured.
So yeah, me and Jay did the review of Survivor. I put it out this morning. Y'all go check that out if you have not already.
That's what you uploaded.
I did not know that there were any other Black women like me. There were nerds that watched Survivor. Thank God the universe brought me and Jay together because we're doing the reviews for Survivor. So if y'all love Survivor, if you're Survivor fans, check it out. We will have the reviews up for you guys weekly on the new episodes. Season 46 just started.
My ex-wife
all that.
Might
so
watch you.
Just go ahead and even if you don't watch it, watch our reviews because we give you all the good details about it and all that good stuff. Okay.
Okay, my ex-wife is probably gonna watch you.
Thank you, Jay. Yes. She dropped the link right there in case anybody
wants to got me on so many different shows. It's crazy.
You welcome. I'm good. I'm good live a life. What's up? How you doing? I'm fine. I'm just backstage. I was eating, so I didn't want to be rude. I'm cute.
He said, I'm cute. I'm a lady. He don't eat on the first date like that for you to see. Okay, I ain't even mad at you. Yes, it's Lent season. Ramadan is starting in a week. I'm very excited. If anybody is practicing Lent, let me know what you are doing, And baby sis, you're gonna have to restart because you messed up already.
No.
You messed up before we even got on live.
How?
What? Explain to me what your filter supposed to be.
My filter. I'm supposed to not be saying a lot of the stuff I've been saying.
Okay.
And I mean,
oh God, that sounds bad. Your boyfriend gotta go get that checked out, baby.
You would think. And hey, I'm not even disagreeing. And I'm just leave it there.
Okay.
Because
well, anyways, so y'all, we finna get into some things tonight, okay? All right. Did I pull this up real quick? Just a few things we're gonna get into, then we're gonna get on up out of here, okay? I don't know if y'all have kept up with this story, if y'all are 80s babies like me and y'all are even interested in it, but the news just broke the other day. Okay, Jam Master Jay, his godson and his longtime friend were the ones that were found guilty. Well, the ones that end up killing him. Okay, if you let me drop this. If you want to get into copy, I will drop the link to this story in our little comment box down there in the chat. If you guys want to go and check out that full story, but yeah. His best friend and his godson were the one that killed them. They said it was a drug deal gone wrong. Okay. Carl Jordan Jr., 40, Mr. Mizell's godson, was charged with firing the fatal bullet into Mr. Mizell's head in 2002. Federal prosecutors said that Ronald Washington, age 59, a longtime friend of Mr. Mizell's, carried out the killing with Mr. Jordan, motivated by revenge after they had been cut out of a potentially lucrative drug deal. So after all these years, it was his friend and his godson were the ones that orchestrated his murder. The friend was the one that set it up, and the godson was the one that carried it out.
I say this all the time. Stay away from jealous people. Stay away from jealous people that are envious of you in any way, shape, or form.
I'm saying,
when you notice that someone is jealous of you or envious of you, just stay away from them. Even if they're your best friend, your cousin, your sister, even your brother, just stay away.
I understand my camera is off, but my hand is raised. I have questions. This was over not getting chance to take penitentiary chances. This is what? I'm so glad it's March and you told me this.
Why is that?
Because I couldn't handle this during Black History Month.
Yeah, this is for real. The true definition of what about your friends? Will they let you down? Will they be around again? What about your friends? Are they gonna be low down? Will they ever be around? Hey. Or will they turn their back on you?
It's really about drugs.
Yes.
But how you know they're jealous? It's just so damn sad. Well, I don't know. We don't know if it was jealous or not, but we know it was for a potential lucrative drug deal gone wrong, and he lost his life behind that. First of all, I mean, listen. Now let me shut up because I was getting ready to judge. Getting ready to say.
Me too. That's why I shut my mouth because I got a lot of judgment. That's why I was like,
Do you want me to judge for you? Because I still have questions.
Knock yourself out, kid.
So
be respectful of the dead, though. Please be respectful. Don't say nothing.
No, I am merely asking questions. Okay, so instead of just taking it on the chin and missing out on this one, to still have access to many more. You're just like, nah, never mind.
Like right. That would be too much like right.
I'm trying to figure out, like, he's like, he's one of our MCs that established history as a producer, a DJ. And my question is, why are you looking for money?
And also, another question. What
So now Liver Life got a question for you on the screen.
What now?
If somebody like if somebody like 1/3 of the greatest 80s 90s rap is still out on the corner slinging, what good is the record industry, the music industry at even then, let alone now? What's the point?
Auntie Momo, were you saying no?
Liver of Life said, I'm asking Sir Neil, how can I know if my family or friend is jealous? Like basically he's asking, how can I know if they're jealous? Like basically jealous of you. How do I know if my family is jealous of me and they plotting on me to kill me?
They're gonna tell you.
No, they're gonna show you. They're not gonna tell you. They're gonna show you. They're gonna show you by your personal accomplishments, what you're doing to handle your business. Sometimes, especially as myself being a Gemini Cancer, I handle my business and I don't speak to anyone. Only reason I'm on this platform right now is because Auntie Momo reached out to me. That's the only reason I felt comfortable. It was, and who is that a possum?
All right, let's explain it
maybe.
further.
Okay, but like I was saying, only reason I'm here is because I don't go to any parties that I'm not invited to. I don't entertain other things that I'm not invited to because I'm a magical ass creature. I'm a unicorn. But when you have to understand, people be jealous of you being a regular magical person. You just doing your swag, you just doing whatever you're beautiful, you're handsome, whatever you are doing naturally. That's when you can see when someone's always critiquing you and asking, why are you doing this? Why are you doing such? It's just because I can. Yeah, I can. And that's when you know when someone's being jealous of you and they're on your tail. Because you can do it. And they're trying to do it. They cannot.
That part. Mizzle, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, to go further into jealousy, to explain it further, jealousy is more the action than envious is the feeling. Jealousy is more the action based of the envious. So it's just like prejudice and discrimination. Prejudice is the feeling, and discrimination is the action towards the particular group. So if you're jealous of someone, you want to do something to get what they have. So, for example, if I was like jealous of Auntie Momo's channel, I would do whatever my way to if I'm not, but I would do out my way to make sure her channel is not be successful or charge her reputation or something like that. Instead, if I feel envious, I would say, oh, well, she's doing better than me. That's a feeling. But jealousy means I will try to plant some seeds to tell people that, oh, she does this, does that, so she get her numbers down. So it's more of an action than feeling. So that's jealousy. So when you take it to the action, when you start taking action towards the person that you're jealous of, then it shows you more than envious. You jealous. That's what it is.
And it's obvious. When someone's jealous of you, it's obvious. They do things out of their way to try to make you uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. You know what, Liver of Life, to answer your question, he said, but why be jealous? Just be inspired to do you. What's meant for you will come to you. Auntie Momo, you ever been jealous? You know what? I'm woman enough to say this, and this may sound weird as hell, but it even happens to me now sometimes. I get jealous when I see mother-daughter relationships just because I don't have my mama. And I got that feeling right after I lost my mother. And that is one thing to this day, to this very moment, when I see very tight, especially women that are my age and their mothers are close, how me and my mother was close. If I see people that like a mother-daughter relationship, they clown the way me and my mama clown, I get jealous of that. I get very not jealous like, oh, fuck y'all, fuck this. It's just like jealous, like, damn,
are you more
it's
jealous
not fair. Like, yeah, well, no, I feel like it's jealousy because if it's one time I seen this girl from I didn't go to high school with her. She went to a different high school with me, but we were in the same sort of class, right? And she and I never really saw it for each other. There was never no jealousy or no rivalry or no shit like that. I didn't really care for her, and she really didn't care for me. I didn't have nothing bad to say about her. And I'm sure the same she felt with me. I just didn't really care for her. We didn't hang around the same people. Our cliques never hung, nothing like that. And I was in Target one day. This was years ago, because KJ was a like, he wasn't a baby, he was a toddler. Because I remember getting like the little thing that you can put in the basket to sit the toddlers in so that they're sitting in something comfortable and like sanitary and whatnot. I remember grabbing it and sitting in it. So I remember him being in that, and I'm walking through Target and I seen this bitch. I ain't seen this bitch since high school or shit, in our early 20s in the clubs or something. I ain't seen this hoe, I ain't thought about this hoe, ain't thought nothing about this bitch. And I seen her in Target with her mama, and her mama were clowning just like how me and my mama was clowning. And that right there, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm woman enough to admit it, bitch. I'm 43, gonna be 44. Part of me was like, bitch, fuck you and your mama, hoe. Exactly like that. That's what I'm saying to myself. Like, bitch, fuck you and your mama. Which I know that is a fucked up thing to say, and I know that's a fucked up feeling, but I'm being real with you. That's how I felt. And probably if I was to see this bitch, if I was to see her tomorrow in Target, I'd probably feel the same way. I don't know. Bitch, fuck you and your mama. But that's something I get jealous of. Yes, when I don't get jealous of, well, shit, I don't know nothing else of anybody's to be jealous of.
I used to go through the same
relationships. That's what I get jealous about.
One of my high school bully, I met him because he was light skinned. I'm dark skinned. Y'all know I'm chocolate all the way.
Right.
And all through high school, he just was
like, yeah.
He was just yapping. And when I went back home to San Diego to go visit my mom, I saw him in a grocery store. You know, this man is no disrespect. He is pudgy, slew-footed, eyebrows down, divorced, and all those things he said to me about me being openly. I still got my husband. I'm still in shape. I still care about the world, but him, go run that back. All those things that you did, bro.
Just realize that.
You know how you can say karma catches up to people even as a we're in high school, but it still catches up to you when you've done so much, because you base things on being beautiful or being handsome and things of that nature. Don't run with that. Go with your heart, you know.
Tracy, you have any final thoughts? Your baby sis have any final thoughts on Jam Master Jay and his people, his own damn people setting him up?
I didn't even know about this that much. So it's good that found the people.
Hell yeah, Tracy.
I mean, sad to say, but back in like the 80s, 90s, that's how they were funding a lot of music industry things. So sad. But it is even worse when it's someone who you trust to be the one to, stab you in the back. So I'm just sad that they got all this time free. I mean, good job in jail. Have fun. Good luck to you.
Don't drop the soap.
Yeah, enjoy your time. Good luck, buddy.
Baby sis.
I mean, yeah, I still got questions, but I guess we'll stick a pin out, ask some questions another day, I guess.
What questions do you have that we have not, like, what questions do you have, baby?
I just don't get it. So, yeah. Like Tracy said, enjoy your time. Don't bite down. And
you never know, child. She her kids are probably running her crazy right now.
Yes. And learn the breathing techniques, I guess.
This next story right here, Tracy, I thought about you, even though I know your son probably ain't going to school here. But this is dope as hell. I wish I was going to this school. The New York School of Medicine becomes tuition free after a large donation from a longtime professor that was there. A 93-year-old Ruth Gottsman, she's a longtime professor. A longtime professor impacted the lives of so many with a huge donation. She donated $1 billion to the Albert Einstein College of Medicine, making the school tuition free for all current and future students going forward. Albert Einstein College of Medicine is the medical school located in the Bronx and one in the country's poorest counties. Tuition at the school costs about $60,000 a year. Ruth Gottsman named the donation in her late husband David Gottsman's honor. He was a Wall Street investor known for being Warren Buffett's protege. David passed away in 2022 at 96 years old. Ruth thanks him for leaving her with financial means to make such a large donation. I'm gonna let y'all listen to what she said. That's dope as hell. I make me want to go to school there. Shit.
I'm happy to share with you that starting in August this year, the Albert Einstein College of Medicine will be tuition free.
Look at the look on their faces. The look on their faces. They look like, oh my fucking gosh. Tracy, I'm gonna start with you. Your son don't want to just go ahead and transfer, go there for free. You know what I'm saying? Be a doctor, change it up, baby.
Girl, listen. As soon as I seen that, I was like, so next semester.
That part.
You might have somewhere else to go. I don't know what to tell you. So look, I don't know what to tell you. I know you weren't really. I know you were like, oh no, just biochemistry. I want to work on drug trials, but it looks like you won't be working on organs, sir. I don't know what to tell you.
Thank you. You need to work. You need to go over there because now, bro.
Did you hear that $1 billion with a B tuition free? Okay. I'm just simply saying that it's looking more and more appealing. Although the school wasn't even on the school wasn't on the list ever, but now it's looking so much more appealing. You know what? When Jay-Z said there is no ugly billionaire, you know what? That school look great now.
I want to go to school there. It's in the Bronx too. Cola, where Cola at? Cola, holla at your girl, Cola. I'm gonna be in the Bronx, baby, and then I'm gonna swing around the way to Harlem to see my baby bro. We finna be in that thing.
Yeah.
Mizzle, you not too far from there. You ain't got an itch to go to school now. This tuition free. You can't beat that.
No, I'm done with school. After them masters, I was done. I was like, I ain't go for my PhD. I was gonna go for it. I said, nah, I'm done. I was tired of the tests. I'm tired of the papers. I was tired of all that. So I'm done. But yes, it's nice for them to get the tuition free and everything. And it's $60,000 a year. I said, how long that would last?
That's
but I said, that's for the whole school. I mean, maybe $6,000 a year. Maybe how long the school is and everything. Maybe it will be good for people who's getting tuition free for going forward. But I'm gonna tell you that now. Doing that whole donation, it better be no failing rate going in that school. Y'all better be good. Y'all had to pay no money.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, y'all should be good and doing your studies and doing well in this school, because it was nice for them to do that, because not many schools get that tuition free out of them, and you have to pay. So the fact that you can move forward and you don't have to worry about tuition, then you should be set. You should be set. And that is really nice. I wish a lot more schools get fundings to reduce the cost of tuition for a lot of people, because more people will probably be better. More people will probably be good going to school. It just has one of the factors that going to school is money. And some people probably would have been great in school, in college. Because to be honest, I'll tell y'all, to be honest, college was easier than high school. I will say that right now. It was easier because you focus on your subject You have to take too many million classes, except for the GE course you got to take the first 2 years.
Yeah.
But it was easier because it's your own pace. And if you stay focused on your studies, the only way to make it hard because people don't, there's nobody on you to do your homework. Wake up, do this. You got to be on your own. But I felt like the 4 years went by quickly. I mean, especially if you're interested in the subject, it make you more focused on that. And then
make you want to stay into it.
Easier than my undergrad because master was really focused on your subject, your craft. So you really wanted to do well and so like that. It just, you just gotta put time in studying and stuff like that. So I enjoyed it. It just went by so fast. But child, if I ain't had to go through tuition, child, I was on EOP, but I still had to pay back some of the loans I had. Mm-hmm. But no tuition, child.
I'd have ate that shit up, baby. Graduated with honors, a cum laude, and all that shit. Okay.
Yes.
Tuition free. I'd have studied. Baby.
That should be a big factor of them not determined not to go to college. Because sometimes, and then in a job market, the degree sometimes you don't even go to school. You don't even get the job degree. You go to school sometimes. So it's like you get well-paying jobs way more than you was making if you were in your field. So it's like,
yep.
At the end of the day, I think it's a good paper to have it a backup if you need anything because some jobs will require it. But it's good to have and spirit's a journey. I encourage everybody to spirit the journey, go to college, something like that. But if it's not for you, but get trade school, get something on your belt of skills to have something.
Do something. Just don't be no loser and do nothing.
But yeah, I think I'm happy for it. It's good for the students, and hopefully they don't have to worry about money. They can worry about their studies and graduate and get more professionals in the schools in a hospital setting, especially our own kind. Let's get more of us in there.
Sir Neil, baby sis, y'all thoughts?
Oh, it's Nerd Gang over here. So I like my knowledge.
Hell yeah.
I like my knowledge. I got more books than we can share books. I don't stifle anyone that goes for, knowing better in any way, shape, or form. I'm Nerd Gang.
Baby sis.
I mean, free 99 is my favorite price.
Okay. Ooh, I love a good free anything. Free breakfast tacos, free anything.
I'm down. I mean,
remember when you keep an A+ in school, you get everything for free.
Listen, let me think about this. I'm trying to decide if I got the time to go back to school. I mean, I might, damn him, I might could swing this for myself. I'm just saying, for the good price of free.
My thing is,
by the time I got to college, everything was paid for. By the time I got to college, via my good behavior, everything in college was paid for. The AA, the BA was paid for. Good behavior.
It just be told.
Listen, with the price I pay for his tuition every doggone semester, I wish school was paid for. So when I tell you this is looking more and more and more like the place to be,
I don't think that when we were growing up, I don't think that the collegiate payments are the same. I think they're way different at this point because come on, I don't think they're the same because it's a horse race when you're going for those scholarships and those things of that nature. If you are young as I am,
not young and supple, okay.
You would know when you was good grades and everything. Come on now, but I don't think it's the same now. It's not the same now.
It's not the same. I know if it was here in Texas, I damn sure take my ass back to God. Let UT do some shit like that. Let University of Texas in Austin do some shit like that. Free for all current and future stuff. I'm in that hole. You call me Dr. Mo from now on, god damn it. Because I'm finna
do that Drew run.
Okay. I'm gonna do that Drew run down to the registrar's office. Baby. On the first thing smoking to the registrar's office.
Everybody, education is good for everybody.
That part.
NIGGA is like to learn.
All right, y'all look.
So they can protect themselves.
We got this debate, right? This shit has been going around all over social media, everything for the last week, and I'm on both sides of it. Dr. Mo, you already know. Come on, live of life. Please, that whole part. Dr. Mo. Miss Momo, if you're nasty, you got a little change in your pocket. Okay, so look. There's this great debate on how much is enough to send a female for lunch. Okay. Now, first, I'm gonna show y'all these two different videos. It's this video and it's another video I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this, and I'm gonna get y'all's thoughts on this. How much is enough to send somebody if you're trying to impress them for lunch? Okay. Female call you up or dude call you up or whoever it is that's trying to court you. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to impress you. They won't give you a little something for lunch. We're gonna play this and then we're gonna play this other one, then we're gonna get into some
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you can't find something to eat for lunch for $30, you're the problem, babe. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you can't, you're the problem, babe. Like, I'm just saying, I understand that people have standards in their life, and as you start to earn more, you like to spend more on yourself. You want somebody to match up. I get all of that. The most I ever spent on myself at dinner was like $600. Bone-in fillet, lobster tail, drinks, Mastro's my favorite restaurant. But I am not above and beyond a nice $15 meal from Chipotle. I love Chipotle.
That part.
And if somebody gave me $30 at Chipotle, I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that chicken bowl. I'm going to turn up. I'm going to get that double protein. Yes, that double protein. I might get steak too. Like, I don't know how I'm feeling. I might be kind of spicy. Get the queso on the side. I might get the chips and guac. And so I'm just, this man sent me 30. Saying don't act like you can't use it, and definitely don't turn up on somebody on the internet after they just showed you goodwill, a kind, sweet gesture. Maybe you're implying that he doesn't make enough money for you just because he only decided to spend $30, but I'm so glad God made me a female, because there's no way in hell that I'd be sending girls $500, $600 randomly on the internet just to show you that I'm a good guy. Like, if you can't appreciate $30, you won't appreciate $3,000, because then you don't value money, and you sure as hell don't value me. But
okay, she going off. Okay, so now if there was a guy that wanted to get to know you, he wanted to date you, and he's like, you know, hey, you have you had lunch yet? Have you had breakfast? Whoop de whoop. All right, send me your Cash App. I'm gonna go ahead and see a little something, get you something to eat. And he sends you $30 back for lunch. Now, me personally, I'm with homegirl right here. Chipotle. When it comes to fast food, Chipotle, Chipotle what? Chipotle me, baby. That's number one. That's the way to my heart, nigga. First of all, send me a gift card to Chipotle. And I just might take you down because I'm that much in love with Chipotle, right? But $30, in my opinion, that is very good to send somebody for lunch. Now, she's replying to this video. This girl, I didn't watch the whole video. Matter of fact, I had watched bits and pieces here and there, which probably is not what she said, but I also looked at TGIF. And Armand Wiggins and Al Reynolds was going back and forth. I don't know if y'all seen that, but maybe they was going back and forth about it. Armand Wiggins is saying $100 should be the minimum. If you're trying to get to know me, you're trying to impress me, $100 is what you should send me for lunch. Now,
shoe fly. That's
a lot. That to me is a big ass reach. That to me that's a bit much. Okay. That's a bit much. That's a big whole lot. Now, if you, like homegirl said, and I swear to God, I'm right there with her. You send me $30 for lunch, I'm going to Chipotle. I'm getting a chicken bowl with extra protein, with the guac on the side, with the large ass bag of chips, with a large drink. And I'm even have a nice little bit, give them a little tip afterwards and have some to go towards my next meal. But $100 for, if somebody's just trying to get to know you, $100? If I send that to a nigga, I'm gonna want something afterwards. Like how the be, you gonna have to lip service, sir, for $100. You think that I ain't no trick.
Can we have one of the women speak up about this situation with women?
Okay. I think I asked you a question. So the last time you went to like a sit-down restaurant for lunch, how much did you spend? Like that Chipotle was like a sit-down restaurant for lunch. How much did you spend?
For me?
Yeah, just on you for lunch.
No, it was shared. It was no separate.
Hold on, I didn't do no. I did a dinner and I did a brunch. And it's just me though. We ain't talking about me because I'm gonna drop bread on me. But I know what you're trying to say. But yes, I spent. It was a little bit over $100.
You don't need no nigga to take you out. You can drop $210 on yourself. You can drop 200, 100 on yourself.
But that, like I said, that was just me. That cause I got a little appetizer and I got a cocktail, and then of course I got the main course, and I got a little drink when I was having that. Plus I got a pink lemonade on the side. And
we don't drink no cheap cocktails. We want the top shelf.
But
we want all that.
But what's your point though, Tracy? What you trying to say?
Because my number one, I can't think of the last time that for lunch I went down and had a sit-down meal for lunch. Mostly because I work during the week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, so if I'm at work.
Oh wait, I did go for a sit-down lunch. I'm lying. Yes, I did.
I can't tell you the last time I went for a sit-down lunch when I was at, like when I'm at work. Because that was the thing. She was at work and he gave her money for lunch. I'm like, when was the last time I went to a sit-down lunch at work and got drinks and got everything else while I'm at work? I was like, now it's one thing to give you brunch money or, on a Saturday, like, oh, let me buy you something else. I'm like, girl, if you're how much drinking are you doing at work?
That's why I was confused, because you guys don't go your lunch break. You got 30 minutes to an hour, depending on your position in the workplace. An hour. I would have ordered I'm just using experience. Order your lunch way before so you can go there and get that hour away from being in your coworker's face. I'm not going to the lunchroom. I'm not going there. I'm going to have my own personal lunch. So if it's in the jurisdiction of me walking and getting some appropriate food that I like, I'm going.
Oh no, her life clearly is like Sex in the City, because that's the only reality where you're on lunch.
$100 for lunch? Girl, you crazy?
Right.
I'm paying less than $12 for my lunch.
For me?
For me.
Okay, but for me, if somebody sends me $30 for lunch, like, here, get you something to eat, I'm gonna be like, oh, do you want your change? Would you like me to get something?
Obviously, you don't. If you're sending me $30,
right? Like, is the rest for me? Thank you.
I'm like, babe sends me $30 all the time to get lunch. He was like, oh, go grab. He was like, oh, I see you forgot the thing. Go get this. And I was like, okay. He was like, oh, well, he sends me 40, but still. But that's not the point. The point is that is for lunch when you're at work.
40, but that's neither here nor there. I'm talking about for you bitches. I ain't even mad at you, Tracy.
But no, but that's
a whole palm tree at us.
But the point is, for $30 during the work day for lunch is more than enough for lunch while you're at work. Now, again, if it was brunch, if it was a Saturday out with your girls, if it was something else, I could understand being like, okay, $30 ain't gonna cut it. Like, the last time I went to like sit down with brunch with my girls, my bill alone was like $82 for me by myself. But I also wasn't at work. You know what I mean? But I also wasn't at work. So to me, it seems like a, based off of what you're doing. If you're saying, hey, on this random Thursday when you're at work, let me buy you lunch. If $30 is not enough money for you to get lunch for yourself while you're at work, the problem is you. The problem is not him. The problem is
I
you.
DoorDash
I could DoorDash and get something relatively pricey and it still be under $30.
That part.
That's like
and responsibly, not being disrespectful. I know a lot of women that $5 to feed many children, $10. She would have split that in a lot of different ways, not on lunch.
And then this is on the opposite end. I'm gonna play this right here. What this girl had to say. Now I'm with her on this. If a nigga can't do this, then I'm sorry. Then I don't have no conversation for you. Just check this out.
I'm gonna pay for your lunch. Just tell me how much it is. I said, okay, it's $17. He gonna say $17. Where did you go? I said Zaxby's. He goes, what on the menu are you getting for $17? I was like, you know what? Just don't worry about it. Like, I got it. Don't even worry about it. He's gonna say it's not about the money. I got the money. Do you? Do you have it? Because it sounded very much so like you don't have $17, which is fine. But why would you offer to pay for somebody's meal and then you gonna complain? And gonna say, hey. And what's funny, it's not funny. But what's funny to me is when I take myself out to eat and I'm splurging on me because I'm taking me out, the bill be like $150 alone. It's just me. And you talking about $17? Who gonna tell them? Oh, these men be so.
On that, if you on the opposite scale of it now, if you trying to impress me. And you like, okay, I'm gonna send you some money for lunch. How much is it? And I tell you how much it is. Or you try to reimburse me for lunch, and I tell you how much it is. You're like, oh wait, hold on, what the hell? Oh hell no, nigga, I hang up on your ass. What you even volunteer
Auntie,
for?
Okay,
I'd hang up on you. I'm sorry, but I would. That's me.
I literally take myself out to lunch, just like everybody should, male or female. Take yourself out. I take myself out. And I spend a lot more than my husband will. Because I'm sitting there by myself in solace, getting my breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying?
My whole life, I know I tear down when it's just me, baby. I don't even. Money ain't a thing when I take myself.
I'm enjoying myself.
Money ain't a thing. I'm P Diddy up in that bitch. Money ain't a thing. Oh, pause. I don't want to be P Diddy.
Don't give me no chicken wings. You say 12? Yeah. I'm all 12 is gone.
Yeah. All right. So I didn't listen to that girl's video about the $30. I know it was a big debate online, and I'm tired of these skits kind of conversations about it. All the conversation topics that you want people to talk about, just to have a conversation about it on social media. I'm just tired of it. But I didn't listen to it. But this was a video. The $30. Like Tracy said, yes, in the work week, most of us don't even have that much time. It's only like 30 minutes, like to the hour. It depends, and that time go fast. So you try to say they talk like you go have to sit down. Nobody have to sit down. You got to go so a quick, fast eat. If you didn't make no food, if you didn't bring no food from home, you got to go quickly to get something to eat. Then the amount of time you did it, everything is done. So $30 just is great enough for you to get your food, whatever. It's like that. Now, if it was something that's a sit down later on or something, yes, maybe more than $30 would probably suffice because it's a sit down and everything. But you're not sitting down having a lunch, sit down on a lunch break when it's only like 30 minutes, especially people who got 30 or 45 minutes. Because that thing go by quickly. Because you got to wait. You got to sit there and wait for the service and everything. By the time you get your food, sometimes your lunch break is over. So
wait. One thing. Okay, let me take that back. So if you're getting up, the kids and stuff and everybody in between, you didn't have breakfast, you didn't have lunch. So $30, then okay, there you go, slam dunk.
Yeah, somebody give me $30, I'll be grateful with that. It's like, listen, hey, if I have my own money, that's money for the next day or something like that. Just snap the money. Now, this lady, what she said is like, I don't offer nobody to pay anything for someone unless I know the price up front. No, I'm not offering nothing to pay for nothing unless I know. I said, okay. I said, I got this lunch. I ain't gonna offer it. I said, okay, pay for it. I said, so how much is it? First. I said, good. But don't offer it Did they say the price?
And then you got a problem when I tell you the price.
I said, nah, because you offer it. Even though I paid it's $20, you spend $20 on your own lunch, so $17 is not a big deal. It's like that. But
that should be that's
so I don't offer nothing for people unless I know I can afford it. So I would say, okay, all right, what is it? Okay, you ask me how much is it? If I tell you if I can afford it, I can pay you for it or not. Other than that, I do it for myself because at the end of the day, some people, when it comes to money, people act funny. So
that part.
Very much
funny. People act funny.
Very much so. And if anybody that has a spouse in there and a spouse, they know when you hangry. You know, hangry is way different from hungry. Hangry, and your spouse knows when you hangry.
Baby sis.
Yeah, so just like how I was with the 30 for me, if you can't reimburse me $17, why did you even waste my time?
You don't need to be on my line.
Like, I would have just rather you been honest with me.
We ain't got nothing to
talk about. We could have had a laugh together. Now I'm just laughing at you.
No, Jesus
talk about.
But also though, the chick that was talking about $30 it broke, blah blah blah. I didn't finish watching that video because that heifer gave me the ick. Like I've never icked before, and like Hunty, it's National Women's Month, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. See? Speaking of which, y'all need to hit up my Cash App. It's National Women's Month, fellas. Hey, live of life.
You should probably hit up mine. You're welcome.
I appreciate all my women's.
Yep,
I said women.
You can show your appreciation through monetary.
I appreciate all my women. All of them. I appreciate all my women. I'm not a disrespectful person.
Just remember who reminded y'all hoes. I did.
All right, y'all. So yeah. Moving on from that, like speaking of P. Diddy, we finna get into P. Diddy ass real quick, okay? This whole week, listen, Cassie done opened floodgates heaven, and when I tell you shit is raining down on Diddy. What I don't like though, I don't like that Usher is catching all these, he's catching all these strays from all this shit with Diddy. Okay, now Diddy's former, was it a former artist of his? What his exact name is? I don't know. I was gonna look it up before we got online, but I got to drink it and I forgot. Okay, so if y'all know his name, who Rodney. He is or whatnot, Rodney, that dude, he's accusing Diddy of basically the same shit that we've been knowing Diddy out here doing, sneaking and freaking and doing a whole lot of shit, down low shit. Now that he ain't got no goddamn business doing. Okay, he's also accusing, well, not even accusing, everybody already knew that Sean was the one that took the rap for Diddy in that club shooting. J-Lo was the one that carried the gun in and all of that. Diddy was the one that did the shit. Now there's different court documents that are out. There were celebrity names that were mentioned in the court docs. A lot of those names have thus been retracted. If you want to get the full breakdown, I mean, every little bitty minute detail, y'all need to subscribe to Neek at Night. Nique at NIE. Neek at Night. I follow Neek at Night religiously. I got my notifications turned on for Neek at Night because when I tell you, she goes into like deep dives when it comes to different news articles and things that go like that. Neek at Night, the Impressive Channel, Chronicle Speaks, of course, Lovely Tea. Those are all the channels that you definitely want to check out if you want to get into some deep details of it all. I'm just gonna give you the goddamn summary of it, okay? The wino summary of it. Now, some of those names, the names of those people have been retracted, but descriptions, I guess you could say, of them have come out in the court docs. So basically, you know who they are. Like one of them was an artist that recently performed at the Super Bowl. Of course, you know who the fuck that is. Another one was an artist that dated Nicki Minaj. And so before all of this shit even came out about Diddy, I remember years ago when Nicki was dating Meek Mills, it was rumors about Meek Mills out there being on a down low. And that's before I was even really glued to the entertainment world like I am now. I used to always just hear little shit like that on Twitter, mostly. So it's not really surprising to me that now things are coming out, allegedly, supposedly, allegedly. Shout out to Alexander Rogers about Diddy and Meek Mills. And then what solidified it for me is when them fools had on matching outfits. They was out there, me and my twin and them, and they matching outfits. They be vibing. I was like, ooh. And then, of course, you got the other video circulating around where Diddy and Mills, you did it, daddy. That's for you, daddy. You deserve all that, daddy. So, you know, now, like I said, they out here accusing Meek Mill and stuff, and people on Twitter, you know, the internet ain't shit, ain't never been shit, and they never gonna be shit. They done went and did an AI voiceover, supposedly, allegedly, of Diddy and Meek Mills together in the bedroom. That's the one that I sent y'all yesterday. You know, like I said, Twitter and the internet ain't shit. But we were talking about this earlier in Mizzle's chat. Diddy ain't never, I don't care if all of these people are found out to be, for whatever reason, no evidence and the charges get dismissed. Diddy is never going to recover from this. Never, ever, never, 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 never. He ain't never coming back from this. I feel sorry for his kids more than anything. Because your kids got.
He's never been undercover. I think that he's been openly bisexual. I don't want to get us kicked off. Yeah, but I don't think he's ever been undercover. He's been open about it for a long time.
That's news to me. I ain't know. Well,
never open. I think he just never talked about his business.
Yeah, it's just like he's been open about it. He just hasn't came out and be like, put a label on it, you know?
Well, regardless of the fact, like I said, I'm a huge Usher fan. I love me some Usher, and I hate that he's catching strays and all of this. But at the same time, you can't help but wonder, you know, he was around Diddy when he was what? Was it 10, 13 years old?
Very young.
Yeah, he's seen, and that's why I wanted to pull this up so y'all can see this. This is what Usher had to say. Usher even said, like, I wouldn't allow my kids to be around Diddy. He ain't downing him, but he like,
to New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea.
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Oh, no.
I should look like he fresh off got it. Hey, that's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and
Can I say something?
Yeah, he about to say we used to wake up. Yeah, what you mean we used to wake up?
So yeah, he might not send his kids to Puffy camp, but he sent Justin Bieber there.
Allegedly,
maybe someone.
Allegedly, did not anybody else? That was creepy. Him saying what happened was creepy.
Listen,
okay, am I the only one?
Hell
How
yeah,
he described it.
And which it lets you. I mean, he was basically saying without saying he's seen some shit that he should not have seen at his age because he did not understand that. He didn't have the mental capacity or the mental at all to understand what was going on. He should not have been around seeing the things that were going on. And he was too young to even understand what was going on to indulge in the shit. And I'm sure Diddy had that boy exposed to all kinds of threesome, foursome, fivesomes. Well,
wait, no, the baby,
and all kind of shit. But
no,
Tracy, what's your thoughts on P. Diddy and Meek Mills? Meek. Oh, Meek, why you get caught up in this, Meek? What you do? Did you not pay your Illuminati bill too?
So I read the court documents because, I'm nosy. And I have mixed feelings
I'm gonna throw
on these specific documents just because the producer who did the documents, some of his things have already come out to not be true. So it makes me a little skeptical of what all he put in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because if so he was like, oh, this woman is underage and here's the pictures of her. And then a woman comes out and shows her ID and she's like, I'm not underage. I'm not. Like, you're just lying. So it's like, okay. It's like, oh, this is Stevie J. And it's like, oh, well, nope, that's not Stevie J. So when it's things like that where when it's things like that where it's like you are saying these things, I feel like for
it's questionable shit. I don't know who to believe.
But I feel like for this lawsuit specifically, I feel like the person who did the lawsuit padded the lawsuit with stories that he heard or things that might be true, added in with the truth that he's seen to make his lawsuit more salacious to get Diddy to settle. Because when you go through and you read the things, it's like, oh, yeah, we're redacting this. And then it's like, oh, well, the rapper was a Philadelphia-based rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Like, come on now. Oh, well, this R&B singer has no, it's not vague. This R&B singer has a history of DV charges and beat up a Bahamian billionaire.
On any R&B artist. You can put it on him.
No, you can't. That's Chris Brown. Like, give me another Bahamian billionaire that an R&B artist beat up. Like, there's no one else that it could possibly be. You see what I mean? So it's like his things were not. It wasn't where it was like, oh well, it could possibly maybe. But like, no. Like, I had a successful Vegas residency and just performed at this year's Super Bowl.
They made it,
Like, there is no way. Like, this isn't redacting, so things aren't. So you may not know who this person is. You might as well just named him when you was naming everyone else, but you didn't name him when you was naming everybody else, which tells me that it's something odd about these specific things. Because he named names of all these other people. So I mean, he ran through multiple names. And some people are coming out like, yeah, no, that's not me, or that's not quite right, or that's the thing. And when it's stuff like that, it makes me question because, yeah, we heard these stories about Meek years ago. So are you just adding it to your lawsuit? Are you just adding it to your lawsuit to make it more salacious?
A lot of the people that was in it, a lot of them men, a lot of them that we were asking if we were questioning their sexuality and so on and so forth. But a lot of them
But that's the thing. Like Meek has never come out and say he's anything. So so you can't say, oh, he is. No, he's never said he is or he isn't. He's never claimed to be anything. He says he likes vagina. Good for him. I don't know what else to tell you. If he's not coming out and saying he is or isn't or anything else, I mean, I'm not going to be the person to put it on him because clearly he ain't said it for himself. But the part that I'm stuck on is I feel like in this lawsuit specifically, he took things that we have known for years and added it to his lawsuit to be salacious.
He didn't come out. That's why he didn't come out. It's on his own terms to come out.
But that's neither here nor there because that don't matter because nowhere in there in the lawsuit itself, it was just literally a footnote to the thing. So which is why I said it was just to be salacious because it wasn't like he had ever met Meek Mills. He was never around Meek Mills. He had never seen it. He wasn't in the same room with. He had absolutely nothing to do with it. It was just something added to be salacious, which is why I question the authenticity of him, of the actual person suing, not because Diddy hasn't done some terrible things.
They spread the word. Allegedly, they said that he was. Allegedly, they said that he was bisexual. Allegedly.
Yeah, but he's never said it. So, I mean, what does that have to do with anything else? He's never said it.
Business. So, nobody's business. That's what I said. Exactly. It's nobody's business.
So that's why I don't talk about because it doesn't matter. Because again, what did that have to do with him suing Diddy? Because he wasn't around him. He had never met Meek Mill. He said, he had no interaction with him, which is why I said he just threw it in there to be salacious because it had nothing to do with him and his lawsuit.
No, it's protecting. Meek is protecting himself because Diddy's in a bunch of bull s, and that's what he's protecting himself.
But Meek will have no reason to protect himself if the person who filed this lawsuit wasn't just pulling at any and everything he could pull. Because why did he need to pull Chris Brown into the lawsuit? Not because he said anything happened with Diddy and Chris Brown, but to say, Chris Brown was at one of Diddy's parties. Okay.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair to Chris.
But that's why I'm saying, like, for this lawsuit, it just feels like he took salacious things that we had heard about Diddy or thought about Diddy or had pulled from Diddy from years past and threw it in his lawsuit to make it more salacious because everything else from his lawsuit was like, oh, Diddy didn't give me my royalties. Diddy didn't make me the lead producer on this song. I was supposed to get more in my contract. I was like, Diddy doing a bad record contract. He been doing that pretty much the whole time he's been in business. So why are you acting surprised that Diddy gave you a bad contract? Like the only person who feel silly for signing it is you. Because Diddy has always done bad business.
What we have to understand is that Diddy got power moves. And anyone trying to come up in the game, they're going to go to that man. I don't even want to say his name. That man to get up in the game. As in being an MC or a rapper, you're going to go. That's the first person you go to. Because he has solidified a lot of people in the game. But we also have to look at how many people in the game have walked away from him coldly. Like, you can keep all the money, you can do all that, I'm walking away. Because they know his deeds. Come on now.
Look, long story short, we knew Diddy wasn't shit when he made the motherfuckers go walk for a slice of goddamn cheesecake, clear across one part of the earth to the next. He ain't been shit and he ain't never gonna be shit. Hey, good luck to you, Diddy. Don't drop the soap. All right, y'all. Last story. Finna get into it. Finna get out of here. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this story, but this dude right here. First of all, Cola James. Cola James is one of my baby sisters. I love her to death. Okay, if you're not following her channel, you need to do so. Cola does like back-to-back deep dive details about Nature Boy.
Yeah, she has.
His mama named him Elijah Bishop. Okay, 40 years old. I don't know where the hell he from. This fool he's the leader of the Carbon Nation cult. Okay, this is a cult that he goddamn made up. He got his own sets of rules. He is fucking crazy. Okay. He has recently been charged to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He was found guilty on all counts, including rape, false imprisonment, and charges related to revenge porn. Elijah, known as Nature Boy, is the leader of the group called Carbon Nation, which the police have labeled as a sex cult. He was arrested in April 2022 after a woman and a former girlfriend went to the police and said that Elijah sexually assaulted her as she tried to break off ends with him and ended up posting sexually videos of her online, which is revenge porn. The grand jury ended up indicting him on 5 charges, including rape in July 2022 in connection with the incident. The judge told Bishop that she would have considered not giving him a harsh sentence if he showed some type of compassion or remorse for the horrible things that he did, but he did none of that. I would be inclined to exercise some discretion if Mr. Bishop showed any remorse, guilt, or regret throughout this process. And I saw nothing during the trial. I'm gonna play for y'all what she had to say because he is a dickhead child. Right before he got sentenced, this fool tried to do anything and everything he could to prolong this trial. The judge had came in on Monday. I want to say by Wednesday, she was sick. She had tested positive for COVID. Well, lo and behold, CDC just changed the guidelines like 2-3 days ago. Now, first, it used to be you needed to be 14 days out. They changed that from 14 days to 5 days.
Yeah.
Now it's from 5 days to what, like 24 hours? So you can be dying of COVID. Hey, you still cleared to come into work. Depending on how you feel, of course. If you feel horrible, stay your ass at home. But if you're feeling all right, test positive for COVID, you got a negative fever, you cleared to come into work. Child, the judge got COVID, and of course they're taking extra precautions. But this fool is trying to use any and every tactic he can to prolong it, and that he didn't understand what was going on. He was just, child. I'm gonna play this when the judge sentences. I know that judge had to go have a long ass drink and a massage when she was done with this case because he is an asshole. And then he tries to purposely mentally manipulate you to get you on his side to see what he's saying, and he ain't talking about nothing but a bunch of bullshit.
Okay. I would probably would have been exercise some discretion had Mr. Bishop shown any remorse, guilt, or regret throughout this process. And I saw nothing during the trial but for him laughing and cutting up and looking shocked and surprised at all of the testimony. Mr. Bishop, you're a master manipulator and probably the classic definition of a narcissist that I've ever seen. You took advantage of these folks who are essentially lost souls, looking for some guidance, looking for some connection, or looking for some comfort. And you were able to fill a void for them for some reason. But in the process, you completely took advantage of them and have caused potentially, I hope not, but potentially irreparable harm. I hope that all of the victims will be able at some point in time to recover from this and to find some type of peace in their lives. And maybe the verdict will help in that regard. But I hope you all are able to move on at some point and find some peace, whatever that is for you. So with that, I am going to follow the recommendation of the state in this case. On the rape, he'll be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole, followed by 10 years consecutive for the false imprisonment. And on the internet porn, count 3, 12 months to serve.
So basically, long story short, he's going to spend the rest of his natural life in jail. Thank God. Do any of y'all follow this story, or any of y'all familiar with this whole Nature Boy story? Because it goes back for a couple years. This dude is wild. He basically does that. He takes advantage of really women who are lost and want to belong to a part of something, and he uses sex and violence basically to manipulate them and to make them do what he wants him to do, and it's a sex cult. And he had a video out before, because he went live all the time. He used to go live on Bigo all the damn time, and he talks about how a part of the cult is nudism, or a nudist. So they all walk around naked. He said he had sex in front of his children. That one time after he had sex with one woman, the little child came over and noticed that his penis was glistening, and the child started playing with his penis, and he let the child do it. Like, he is weird in the head, really damn weird in the head. But what's y'all thoughts, Sizzle? Are you familiar with him?
No, I do remember Cordis did talk about a lot of it, and to be honest, I'm not really interested in cults and stuff like that, and people in that nature and what's going on. That's not something I was fascinated about. But I heard about a lot of coverage based on what she was putting out there, and it's like that. And yeah, she has been following since mostly somewhat close to the beginning until now. And I'm glad he finally got him to put him away. Like, at the end of the day, I tell people, don't let nobody get that so big in your life that you make them that so important to take control over your own autonomy. It's like, it's crazy to get to that wrapped up. But people get wrapped up in this little stuff, and it just kind of fascinating to want to know why they get part of that. But at the same time, this story, I was not following. So, he's get what he needs to deserve, and hopefully he doesn't get what happened he done to the people. So, boy, all right, bye. Nature Boy, yeah, you're gonna be jail boy. So very soon.
Right. Put him in a cell next to R. Kelly.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't got nothing else. I haven't been following.
Baby sis?
So I only knew of 2 Nature Boys. That was Ric Flair.
Woo! Ric Flair drip go woo on a bitch. That's what I'm talking about.
And Fez Marie Watley. So this Nature Boy was definitely a new one to me. He's sick under the prison. Chemical and surgical castration, and then under the prison, because who just gets finished smashing and then lets a child play with that is
disgusting.
Yeah, under the prison. And yeah.
Sir Neil? You muted, baby.
Yes.
Your thoughts
only I'm aware because, again, our good sis Cola James put us up, and I didn't know that he was doing all that dastardly stuff.
He's weird.
It's surpassed my mind frame, and I want to beat him up.
Oh yeah, he's definitely somebody that should be on cell block 4 with 3 big ass niggas named Bubba Butch and Gimme Some, and they all just need to the way you get those women need to be done to him.
Get punched in his beak. That's your nostrils. Get punched directly in your beak.
I'm a strong believer. Anybody that's torturing women like that, what you did to them, you need to have that done to you. I believe that eye for an eye shit. Tracy, are you familiar with this case? Do you keep up with it at all, girl?
I did. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he's in the best place he could ever be, straight to prison. Absolutely, yes, yes, yes. What the way he should have been beyond, but I felt like he should have been in prison a long time ago. Long time ago. The way that he's sick and twisted and demented, I was like,
it is beyond me. It's beyond us.
But then I questioned, I'm like, girl, how did y'all end up? How was you down so bad that this is the answer? I was like, oh gosh.
That part.
Oh gosh.
And he ain't even cute.
Oh.
I know they ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but still.
Hey, you better say it again. He ain't even cute.
No.
Look,
and then what I thought was crazy is that he was one that was saying that STDs didn't exist and that disease was man-made and he didn't believe in Western medicine, this and the other. But you trying to use any tactic you can to prolong this court proceeding. What you worried about COVID for then? You ain't worried about STDs. So what the hell you worried about the Rona for?
Flag on the
I don't understand how they believed him. It's quite crazy.
So he definitely got something Ajax will never wash off.
Would be surprised.
Something. It may be called a big peen, but something else.
Something he gonna need a shot in the ass for sure. For sure.
Oh, cheese and rice, Batman.
He would make. I want to say I was watching something of Cola. Like he would make the women fight. If one chick didn't want to fall in line, the other chicks that were in line, he'd have them chicks beat up on that chick. Like he had these girls
put me up on game. I watched it when Cola was putting me up on game. All the things I was watching it, and I was like, "This is too much." And then I was like going back and forth, but I was like, "Okay, what's the reverse of a misogynist? Misogyny. There you go. Misogyny." And he was using a lot of manipulative words for his cult followers. We're not a cult here. So yeah, he was using a lot of words, you know?
I wonder how many children did he have?
Oh, cheese and rice, Batman. Please don't have we don't.
I know he had children for sure because he had women that were part of the cult that he was having intercourse with that had children. So I know he has children. How many he has, I don't know.
The young lady that's in the court right now, I'm more than sure she's more than one. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he still got people out here defending him. There were people that testified.
Well, of course he does. Why am I not?
Yeah, people that testified on his behalf, and that's sad.
He tried on that whole, our Pan-African situations as we were growing, and he capitalized on that.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. My bad, y'all. Excuse me. But this fool's going to jail. I don't know if he tried to fire his lawyer as well right before. That was another tactic he tried to use to prolong the court proceedings.
The lawyer dropped out.
Tried to say that he tried to fire his lawyer, saying that his lawyer was incompetent and he wasn't receiving adequate adequate representation. And so the lawyer the judge was basically giving him the ultimatum, like, okay, if you fire your lawyer, that's not going to stop this trial. The trial's still going to keep on going. And then if you don't want to be here because of COVID, the judge is like, she's being very lenient and very patient with him. She was like, I will put it as a voluntary, like basically like a voluntary dismissal of court. Basically, she's granting you the right to not be present in the court during the trial. You'll just have to be back in the jail, and you won't know anything that's going on, and you can't testify. There won't be anybody to testify on your behalf, especially if you're firing your lawyer. So I think after they took him to the back, the motherfucker thought about it for a minute. He didn't agree to coming back in the court because of COVID, but I think he did agree to keep his lawyer, which it didn't matter any fucking way. Now, he was offered a plea deal beforehand, and a part of the plea deal that he did not like, that made him ultimately say, hell no, let's take it to trial, was the fact that he would have to register as a sex offender, and he didn't want to do that. But sir, you're accused of raping somebody. If you are found guilty, absolutely you have to register as an offender. What the hell?
Sir,
and he wasn't comfortable with that, so that was one of his purposes, or one of his reasoning to go ahead and continue on.
He didn't want a spade to be called a spade.
Yeah,
that's
he wanted to be called out for the stuff that he did. Yep,
he did it though. So
that part.
What you want? What you want us to say?
Basically, it's like he did it, but he's trying to make it to where that ain't none of your business. I did it, but that ain't your business.
He really did it.
I did it, but so what?
I did it, but so
That's
what?
Not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay.
At all.
It's not okay.
At all. All right, y'all. Look, we finna get on up out of here. Okay. Like I said earlier, if you missed it, me and my good soul sister, my Survivor soul sister Jay, we did a review to this new season 46 of Survivor. So make sure that you check that out on my channel. Okay. My baby bro Mizzle, he goes live every Sunday. Okay. If you missed him this past Sunday, I mean, not this past Sunday, if you missed him earlier today, it's all to the good. There's his info where you can go and follow him on all of his platforms, as well as become a part of his Discord. Also, make sure you subscribe to his channel. Make sure you have the notification bells turned on so you will not miss anything that he got going on. Okay. Sir Neil Hurston, bitch. Okay. Come on, get into it. You can find his music on Bandcamp, iTunes. You can find it on IG, okay, on IG stories. You can find his music there, YouTube, all of that good stuff. Okay, find it. Okay, that's how I know my baby bro is doing big time, bitch. When you can go into your stories and search his name and his music just pop up, bitch, I wish a bitch would. Okay, my baby sis, not that one, but the one that looks like her. That's where you can find her on all of her social platforms, all that good stuff there. Okay. And then, of course, your auntie. There I go. Auntie Momo _512 on the IG, the Twitter, as well as the TikTok. Okay. Whenever I feel like getting on it. Any final words, any final thoughts before we get on up out of here? I hope everybody is feeling good. I hope everybody has a good week. Okay. Like Tabitha Brown says, even if you don't have no good week, don't you dare go mess up nobody else's now. You hear me? Mizzle, you got anything going on tomorrow? Now, somebody, I think it was Liver of Life, asked earlier, when were we going to do the Wendy Williams combined review for that? I still have the final episode of it because it's 4 parts to it. I only watched, I ain't gonna lie, I watched the first 2 and I watched half of the third one. But that's all
Auntie, if you want to watch it, Mizzle and Auntie, if y'all want to watch it, I'm going to be silent the whole time because I watched the first part and I was just crying like a baby.
It's sad, y'all. It's so sad. I feel so bad for Wendy.
I would catch up and everything. We just got to figure out a date that we want to do it. And
yeah, for sure. I just feel bad for Wendy. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I feel bad for Wendy, you know, and the people that's around her that's keeping her like this. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all ain't shit. And karma is going to come and bat the fuck out of you.
And I don't wish bad on anybody here again. Y'all my family, y'all my friends, and I appreciate y'all, your voice, your expressions, but I won't do that to anyone.
Listen, I damn sure wish bad on whoever it is that's doing Wendy Williams the way that she's being done right now. I hope karma come and give you a boil up under your armpit where you can't put your arms down. There you go. But y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming through. You could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you came here to kick it with us. And for that, we appreciate y'all so very much. I was going to match, but I'm sleepy. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm sleepy. Yes, if you did not catch Soul Sister Survivor, there is the link to our video right there. Me and my Soul Sister did that. Okay. Soul Sister Survivor. I love you, J.U. Appreciate you coming through here and kicking with us on a Sunday night. Like I said, you could have been doing anything else, but you came here to kick with us, and for that, we appreciate y'all so very much. Until next Sunday, this has been Real Queens. Did you have something to say, Sir Neil?
Oh no, I was just laughing at my husband. He was cracking jokes after us cracking jokes. So no.
Hey, hubby, how you doing, boo?
Hey, come here real quick. Wait, one moment. Come here real quick. Yeah, because he cooking right now. He think he fancy.
I'm cooking.
Randy, what you cooking? Hey, Randy,
steak, bok choy, steak, and rice.
Yeah, he think he fancy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sir Neil said I married him because it's cooking. I ain't even mad at you, boo. All right, I will go on Discord to watch some shows. Okay, Miz is gonna head over to his Discord to watch some shows. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm getting ready to pass out.
Miz will send me the link so I can go there.
Yes, because I gotta be at work early in the morning. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. This has been Real Queens, Real Talk, gentlemen's look. Real Queens, Real Talk, gentlemen's perspective. Y'all got it together eventually. We out. I love y'all.
Don't take this the wrong way, but
y'all.
I need you to get the hell about it.
Been laid up with your bra off, just chilling, but y'all here with us. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we will see y'all next Sunday for Real Queens, Real Talk, for the gentleman's perspective, y'all. That's Mizzle shit, boy. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you came here to kick it with us, and we appreciate y'all. Okay, we love y'all. Real Queens, Real Talk with gentleman's perspective, and we on up out of here, y'all. Okay, much love. Bye. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you came here to kick it with the fam, and for that, we appreciate y'all. Till next time, Real Queens, Real Talk with the gentleman's perspective, y'all. We out. Bye. You doing anything else on a Sunday night, but came here with us to kick with us. We appreciate you guys for that so much. Y'all could have been doing anything else on a doggone Sunday night, but as always, y'all come here and y'all kick it with us, and I appreciate y'all. We all appreciate y'all from the very bottom of our hearts. Okay, so.